Hall competed in a pair of races at San Francisco in 1909, where he started second but finished 14th, and Indianapolis in 1911, where he finished 17th. Here he sits in his car in Indianapolis. Hall was a dominant dirt track driver in the 1920s and 1930s. He started 7 IndyCar races in a career that lasted from 1928 to 1941. His best finish would be a 7th at the 1932 Indianapolis 500. Hall would later serve as sheriff of Vigo County, Indiana. Here is Hall after qualifying for the 1938 500, where he finished 30th. Shannon was primarily a mechanic, engineer, and car builder. He entered a pair of national championship races in 1919. Shannon finished 13th at Indianapolis and then failed to arrive at Sheepshead Bay. Here he is after qualifying at Indianapolis. Riganti was an Argentinian driver who was an early mentor to Juan Manuel Fangio. Riganti drove in the Indianapolis 500 in 1923, finishing 22nd, 1933, finishing 14th, and 1940, finishing 33rd. Here he is in the latter year. Desch competed in the Pikes Peak hill climb from 1947 to 1951, getting a best finish of 7th in the former year. Here he sits in a sprint car. Tichenor was a dirt track and midget driver who attempted 8 national championship races from 1952 to 1955, but failed to qualify for a single one. Afterwards, he served as a mechanic for various teams. Here he is after an unsuccessful qualifying attempt at Indianapolis in 1952, where he served as a pit crew member on Jimmy Bryan's car in the race. Harvey primarily raced stock cars, winning 2 ARCA races in 1980. He also started 8 NASCAR Cup Series races from 1980 to 1983, finishing 11th at Pocono in 1980. That year, Harvey also entered a pair of IndyCar races. He finished 19th at Milwaukee and was replaced by Jim McElreath at Pocono. In 1982, Harvey was arrested for his involvement in a drug smuggling operation. Here he is at Milwaukee. Boat drove in the IRL between 1996 and 2003. He'd initially been declared the winner at Texas in 1997, but a scoring error was discovered and Arie Luyendyk was declared the winner. However, Boat would win at Texas the following year and was able to keep the win. In 63 starts, Boat qualified on the pole position 9 times. Here he is after qualifying on the pole position for the 1998 Indianapolis 500, where he finished 23rd.